¿Cómo está mi gente? Rockzany, día 2 de lo que es el Welcome to Rockville acá en Daytona Beach. Y el día de hoy estamos con la banda From Ashes to New y vamos a dejar que ellos se presenten. So how you doing? Can you present yourself to the people in Panama?
What's up? My name is Danny. I'm from the band From Ashes to New. I sing and scream, and that's what I get to do for a living. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely, it is. Right now you're all over the United States playing. Right now you're here in Daytona. So tell me a little bit more about what are you guys doing right now as of tours, music and everything.
So we just got off of a tour with Shinedown and 3 Days Grace. That was incredible. Both those bands are amazing. You know, their crew is awesome, and they treated us like family, which was incredible. So now we're doing some routing dates. We were just doing little one-off shows of our own to make our way here.
Yep.
Then we're doing some dates with Bullet for My Valentine, and yeah, I cannot wait to play with them. And then we're playing Sonic Temple, and then we get to go home after that, I think. So yeah, we got an album coming out in July called Blackout.
Yep.
We're super excited for that. We just had a song drop today called Armageddon. Lots happening.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
A lot
So
of stuff.
we're going on that direction right now. You have a new album coming. You put out some singles. We have Armageddon. Tell me about that one, and you have another one called Nightmare Before.
Yeah.
So tell me about I can see that you have singles right now.
Yep.
But it's a full album. So tell me about the singles and then the album. What about it?
Yeah, so we always like to put out singles just to give our fans something leading up to the album. It always creates hype. It's always good for the coverage and for promotion. So Nightmare we felt like was one of the stronger songs, so we wanted to put that one out early, and it outperformed like almost everything else that we put out so far. So Nightmare is crushing it. Armageddon we just put out today, and that song is like really kind of the identity of the record.
Okay.
The record is called Blackout. It's supposed to be like a prequel to Day One.
Okay.
Day One has the art of like a kid on another planet, and he's looking back at the planet he left that's all like crumbled and it's falling apart. So Blackout is supposed to be like Armageddon. So so that's where that song came from. All the lyrics are basically about like the world coming to an end, and it's just really dark vibe. It's got the entire identity of the band, I feel like, into one song. So there's really good heavy rap, screaming, singing, heavy guitars, breakdowns. I think the only thing maybe we didn't fit in was a guitar solo from Lance, which would have been really awesome had we thought of it at the time. But yeah, it's a really great song. We're excited about it. Our fans are loving it so far.
So right now with the new album, if we go back in time when you started in 2013, around that time, your style is like the kind of new metal rap things like that. Now you have more melodic like songs, singing and all that. Tell me about the path that you construct over the years on your identity as a band.
Yeah, I think all artists and all bands evolve or die. So the sound over the years has matured and evolved. Over the years, we have different influences. We're into different things. And I think what we're doing right now is a culmination of everything the band has done in the past and its influences, and all of its current influences, and just what we wanted to do as a band. We were actually kind of trying to return to the roots of the band's sound. The band was supposed to be, new metal and heavy and gritty and have a lot of angst to it. So that's what we're trying to go for with this record as far as like the sound was, because our not the last record, but the one before the last record was kind of a direction more towards mainstream. We wanted to take that route just to see what it would do for the band, how it would feel for us. And after we did that, we were like, we want to go heavy. That's what we want to do, man.
That's the way it is.
And so the next record was a bit heavier. This record, I think, is the heaviest one yet. So it's just super, super intense. And that's just a culmination of the band evolving over the years. And I think it'll continue in that direction.
It sounds awesome, actually. Your music still powerful, really good riff, good singing. But what's right now if you can describe your music for you, when you make music, when you try to perform for people, how do you describe your band, your music?
It's like we get this comparison all the time. There's pretty much no way for us to avoid it.
Yep.
But where we essentially have a similar, because of my voice and Matt's voice, it's a very like modernized, heavier, modernized version of like a Linkin Park or a Hollywood Undead. This band was actually inspired by Hollywood Undead. That was how the band was formed back when Matt started it in 2013.
Yep.
He was really into, I think it was Swan Songs or Notes from the Underground. I can't remember what album, but he was super into that. He was like, you know what? He's like, this is what I want to do. He grew up on hip hop. He loved rap, and he had gotten into the rock and metal world, and he was a guitarist at the time, and he was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. So even though we get the Linkin Park comparison all the time, the band was inspired by Hollywood Undead, and so it's just like, it's a modernized version of new metal or rap metal or rap rock, and it's so cool because there's so many different ways that can be interpreted. Like, I feel like we are an interpretation of new metal, rap rock, and so is Falling in Reverse, and yet we both sound very, very different.
Yes.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about this genre of music.
No, I mean, to be honest, we were here yesterday. We interviewed Never Tell. That's another band that has that kind of two singers, rapping, singing, and for the most part, we have a era back in 2003, 2004 that we have new metal, these kind of bands. Then we changed a little bit.
Yeah.
The new metal was not that into the scene, but then now you see bands like From Ashes to New, Never Tell, Falling in Reverse as always, that keep trying to bring back the new metal, the rap songs, but they also add electronic symphonies and details that are changing the scene of the new metal. So for you guys, how do you adapt for these new times? How do you sound?
Yeah, I guess we draw influence from everything that's kind of popular among both rap and the metal world, and we draw from what we really enjoy. And so, you know, for us, like, Matt loves artists like Hobson. He loves Eminem. Really into NF as well, and so am I. And then also at the same time, bands like Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, yes.
It's my favorite band of all time. I still draw influence from them. Another band that's a good friend of ours, Memphis Mayfire.
Ooh, Memphis.
There's no there's no limit to like the amount of influence that you can draw from. So for us, we just look for whatever we enjoy, whatever we like, and we like, that sounds cool. Like, let's do our own like kind of thing. Kind of take on that, and that's always kind of been our MO. It's just like drawing inspiration from modern sounds, whatever that looks like that, you know, we enjoy.
So for you guys, what it feels like to be on this kind of festivals, working, playing with bands like Avenged Sevenfold, or maybe yesterday we will have a Bullet from a Valentine that you went on tour with them. Also, I heard that you were on tour with Godsmack.
Yeah, we have a show with Godsmack. This is crazy. Daytona is like completely overwhelming. Like having the stands like right over there. And riding over here on the track. Growing up, my dad was a gigantic NASCAR fan. And we got to go to a couple races together. And there is just no way to put this on TV and have it have any justice be done for it. It's just so much larger than it looks on TV.
Yeah, the vibe of the place is awesome.
It's crazy. It's legendary. So it's awesome to be here. It's awesome to be playing with all these other great bands. And yeah, we're just excited to be here, man. This is a good time.
So what's next for the band? What's next for From Ashes to New? What do you have in mind for 2023 and moving forward?
Well, we have some touring plans that we're working on right now. We're going out with In This Moment, Motionless and White, and Fit for a King.
Wow.
In July, August, I think it is. And our album comes out in July. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're working on a couple of tours that we are incredibly excited about. So I can't tell you, I can't share
Just
that
sneak
yet.
peek something for the fans. But do you have plans maybe for Latin America?
Latin America would be great. I can say, though, that that isn't on the radar right now. That is obviously something we absolutely want to do. But not Latin America, not this time around, at least not yet. But we have some really cool plans we're really excited about. We're hoping that it all kind of comes to fruition. And that's pretty much the whole rest of the year. I want to say we're going to be out most of the time, if all goes to plan.
Hopefully, yes.
So we're excited. And then early next year, too, we'll be seeing some people not in the U.S.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Soon. And well, thank you very much for your time, for being
Thank you
with
for
us
having
in
me,
Rockzany magazine from Panama and Latin America. So I want you to say hi, say hello to your fans, because you have a lot of fans in Panama and Latin America that hear your music. You can say hi to them, and hopefully you can see this guy soon.
Panama, Latin America, we love you guys so much. I see comments all the time. People asking us to come to Latin America, come to South America, even come to Panama. We love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. We will come to you at some point soon, I promise.
And that will be all for us here in Welcome to Rockville Day 2. We're going to just start in, and we will see these guys on the stage soon, so we can have some good footage for you guys. So we'll see you at the next time. Thank you very much. Nos vemos en la próxima.